Okay, before this video starts, I just want to point out that I realize the audio gets really messed up at some points and I have no idea why, and I have no idea how to fix it, so you're just gonna have to deal with it for this video, I guess. At random points the audio gets like really deep and distorted and I have no idea why, but it's only at certain points for a couple of seconds, I'm pretty sure, so hopefully you guys can deal with it, and I'll try and make sure it doesn't happen again. This is Matt here, once again with the new GM series we're doing, and in the last episode we signed all our players and we did the draft and we started free agency. We haven't really signed anyone yet, but this is the beginning, and I asked who you guys would want to see us sign, and there really wasn't much activity or any answers. I'm guessing because there's not really, look at the options we have obviously, but so that's understandable. But this episode, it's probably going to be pretty short and down to the point, because I really want the interaction thing between me and you guys telling me what to do with this series I want it to go really well. I think that's going to be a big part in the whole thing, so that's basically what the whole episode's going to be. But before we get started, I just want to show off something that I always do for the first year of free agency in this game. You're going to want to go over to potential over here and just sort by it until you get the highest first, and look at all these guys you have to choose from here with 3.5 star potential, which is really good. That's like first round, late first, second round pick potential, and look at all these guys you can sign. And they're all going to be two-way contracts, so you can get them for pretty much nothing. You're going to want to sign these guys to, I usually like to sign them all to 3, offer them as much money as they want, and you should be able to get all of them on your team. These guys are all probably going to turn out to be pretty good players. So you're going to want to get like every last one of them on your team if you can. There's no reason why you shouldn't. And once we're done signing all these guys, we're going to head right over to the trade section, and that's when the video starts. Also, make sure when you're changing the years to 3, I already noticed one of them, but their salary will go up, and sometimes the salary or the asking price that they want, it'll go up to more than you can actually offer them, so you might have to change the years back down to 2. Look at the other teams interested in this guy. You can tell he's going to be good. 4 teams that want him to give him as much money as possible. You know they're going to. That's the thing with this game mode in NHL 13, like different from NHL 12, is how the computer teams, how they work things. It gives away a lot. Like the example I just showed, 3 other guys want that player. Obviously, he's going to turn out to be something good. Like, it makes it too obvious. And when we were doing the contracts in the last episode, when I was showing how do I explain it? Like when you ask them, or when you offer them more years,
Shows could be a future. That's the stuff I'm talking about. Like this guy right here, other teams interested, there's none. So he's probably not going to be as good as all the other guys that had a whole bunch of people wanting them on their team would be. But, you know, what are you going to do? The game mode's pretty good. See, look at this guy's asking price. It goes up to 1.6. You can't give him that. You're going to move it down to 2. So you can tell in 3 years he's going to be a pretty good player. Going to want him on our team. We've got 2 guys left. Get these done real quick, and then we'll get to the important part of the video. Okay, so this whole video, I want to totally change this team around. I want to start over. I want to rebuild right from the start, because with the team we have now, it's a pretty good team, but I don't think it's a Stanley Cup winning team that we could dominate with. So what I want to do, I want to discard the first few years. I want to use that to completely rebuild this team. Trade away Plekanec, trade away Markov, trade away Cole, trade away Rene Bourque, Giunta, Caberlet, trade all these guys away. The only people will not trade away are Price, Subban, Pacioretty, Georges, Lars Eller, and David Desharnais. Those are the only untouchables on this team right now. Oh, and obviously anyone with over 3.5 stars potential, untouchable. But other than that, I want you guys in the comments section below to tell me, you can choose from any player's team. I just showed you the contract. Tell me a deal you want me to work out with the computers, because I don't want to waste an entire video trying to look through all my guys right here. You go to Markov. First of all, you got to see which teams want him. He'll turn green.
and then you got to look through which guys they want to offer you, and then you got to go through negotiating. I just want to skip that part. You guys go to the comment section below. You tell me which trades to do, which players from my team to trade to any other team to make this team better, so I don't have to waste the time figuring it all out. And it works out anyway because it's what you guys want. We'll get all these players on this team, and that's how we'll get to start the season. So that's really all I wanted to get out with this video before we really get started. Let's sim a few days, see which one of the guys we got. Don't worry about your GM rep dropping in this game. It's retarded, the whole thing, how it works. Doesn't really matter. You get less phones to negotiate, but whatever. Okay. Why'd that guy reject? Oh, full roster. Alright, those were no-name guys, I'm pretty sure anyway. And if you get, like, if there's a guy you really want to sign from free agency and that message pops up where you have a full roster, what I like to do, I'll show you an example here actually if I can. You go to these skaters matching block, give them all these guys that aren't going to ever turn out to be anything. Go to their team. They want to give away a 7th, we'll take that. You take the trade, because those guys aren't going to turn out to be anything. Now you have room to sign people on your team that you really do want. So we'll go back to free agency, see if they're still available. Hopefully they are. They are. Oh, those were all though. Okay. Sign these 2 guys. And then that'll be the end of this video. Oh, actually, check goalies too, I totally forgot. See, 2 good goalies here too. Almost missed that. Okay, so that's basically going to close out this video. Oh, look at this guy. 3 teams interested. That's good. Let's get him. Okay, so now off this video. I know there's trouble with the mic last video. It was too close. It's my first time using it, so I'm trying to get used to everything still, but hopefully it's better this episode, and if it's not, I promise I'll fix it for the next one. And that concludes it. So please leave your comments below to what trade you want to see. Comment as many times as you want with as many players as you want, because I want to dedicate the whole next episode to changing this team around. So until then, I will see you guys later.